don't have to worry about verticality as much. You can still have a Jackal pushing down below with the secondary shotgun, but not the same kind of effect as the Skeleton Key. One of the operators let through, though, that Acid will be playing is a Nomad, and there are only a few rotations, and especially inside of the objective itself, you don't really see a lot of map manipulation.
Actually, kind of surprised with how slow Rise has taken this, but I mean, they have swung what was a bad situation, a 2v4 to a 2v3. Position's going to be given away for the Sledge as it just tries to tussle with the mirror window. Even things up, though. There you go. Hyper, 2 very pivotal kills. Easley's trying his darndest to ensure that that's where it gets to, but doesn't go any farther. Diffuser will need to be retrieved. Oh, but a beautiful shot from Vandal will set us up into a 1v1. And Shuttle just needs to sit and wait through metal detectors, and he'll take Vandal down. It was a round that looked like Rogue had won it in the first minute of play, but a good recovery from Rise was able to keep it very close. Border's not really the same. Border can play out really either way. The entry there from Rise is actually going to be undone just by the fact that the wall doesn't get opened up exactly as they need it to, so it might need another round of X-Karos onto that office wall. But don't be fooled, despite the fact that there's quite an investment upstairs. It's a defense of the bottom floor. England's going to take out Vertical as you heard one of those air jabs go off, and there goes another successfully. All the anti-flanks from Acid have been pivotal so far to get 2 kills for Rise Nation, and Rogue have found themselves trailing early yet again.
And another one collected on the top of these stairs for Acid as Slash tried to go for the rotate up, and Hyper through the fountain wall will collect the headshot onto Shuttle, leaving 1 man alive for Rogue easily. Left to disaster and left to his devices in the bathroom hallway, and England will wrap that up with a nice little bow. So Rogue able to be resuscitated back to life. So now it's a full rotate coming out from Rise Nation as they identify that there is no entering and bombarding in through Armory. England is just going to full send into ventilation. Cut down from above, Eclipse raining down Hellfire, and they both line up for him. England collects 1, now stuck at the rotate. Shuttle will lock it down onto Crazy.
They don't particularly seem that interested in taking out that intel that will continuously go in favor of Rogue. Understanding that for the 4th round in a row, Rise Nation are pushing from the eastern side of the map, well, Rogue is just going to bunker down. Over towards the bunker side of things, Hyper will continue his rampage as he takes out Easily, and Rogue, who were able to narrowly win this round in this map, or the site on this map in round number 1, look to be struggling this time around as Slash is just on a fraction of HP. He'll be the last member remaining. Acid, who has not just shown in terms of utility, but also in fragging potential, is able to get the very final 2 kills for Rise Nation. Neither of these teams really seem interested in being able to put together.
He's safe in behind his nice little mirror. A beautiful shot there from Slash. He presses up against the wall, but again, overreaching slightly will be his demise. Could have Vertical boost him with that last remaining stim pistol shot if he can get to safety. England with another one, though, on Diverts. The possibility of the Frenchman reviving his fallen comrade is all but lost now. Hyper locking things down from the window still as Easily will continue to contend against these punch holes made in the trip wall, but no possible entry made from England with these X-Kairos. They need to start pushing balconies and windows.
This is more reminiscent of that first round. But things got really scary for Rogue. It doesn't appear that will be the case this time, as once again you have the limited magazine and capabilities of England. You'll get a very easy kill onto Easily, if you pardon that pun, and then he'll collect the down Slash. I might have spoken too soon, but the C4 looks like it'll be able to grab England, and quite easily done, as it's, I believe you yell Kobe when you make those.
Ducking away now as Acid as he continues to retreat, and it would be all for naught. It's Hyper now toiling inside of Tellers. There's not much left to be done here as it's Slash who will lose his head. Just the tiniest pixel peeking over the edge of that passport check desk, but Hyper with the diffuser at hand. Inside of Tellers will vault out with 15 seconds remaining. There's a flank from above on Vertical. There's 2 on site at 100 HP. All the possible utility you could ever desire in the world, and Rogue is going to send it into the half, up 4-2.
So, where goes that consistency back and forth? Hyper will have to come on in as Acid is on his drone, and it's going to be 1-2 for Hyper. If we find any more, well, the Echo will fall off on his own. There's Eclipse in a 1v1. Hyper will just need to persevere. 20 seconds. He still has 3 stim pistols. He could possibly give himself a little bit of an advantage so he can fight a bit more fit. Eclipse only managing to stun himself as he's around the corner, and this tense 1v1 could possibly push Rogue a little bit farther up the score. There's a plant going down for Eclipse, and Hyper is going to hear it. No. Walk on in, make a ton of noise, Eclipse will fall off, but Hyper has no idea where it is. It's a messy fight, but it'll be Hyper who ends up prevailing. It's a big opportunity for him and a bit of a celebration. He has lots of time available and amidst the corpse of the Zofia. He'll find that diffuser and he'll be able to disable it quite well. The Doc using 0 utility, but still being able to pick up 3 incredibly. He'll pick up Slash and Shuttle very low on HP as well. Means that this won't be very difficult for Rise Nation's guns to be able to fell the remaining members of Rogue. And as Rogue will circle on over towards the west side now, heading on the main floor, Shuttle walk right in. Rogue actually winning this. They're just taking the fight straight to them. Hyper is there trying to hold it all together, but nobody's going for the plant. No, easily managed to get it down. And there's Hyper walking back into the site. It's a 1v3 with diffuser down for Rogue. A beautiful shot from Hyper and a good read onto Easily. Lots of marks, so the information might be there for Hyper as he'll now go for the back of the site. He heads on over towards the workshop side of things. He's got a rotate hole available that was created for him, but these are going to be angles held, and it'll be Eclipse who finds him first. Rogue will be able to shut down Rise Nation, and Rogue will once again take another round. So,
and counting. Toxic Babe will start choking out Vert, and he's stuck inside of the bathroom stall. Escapes with just under 25 HP, is again locked down in the bathroom hallway. You've got 3 members of Rogue below 50, all trying to push in dire chaos and desperation. Vandal's gone topside for a flank as well as he'll maneuver down the hatch. Spots the body of one waiting in the hallway, and that's one of your more healthy Rogue members. So that'll equalize man count and utility, and honestly the entire advantage in this round. Heavily in the favor of Rise. They all come pouring in through one hole, shrouded in smoke, and it's a quick trade. England for vertical. Plant going down now from Easily, though it'll be stalled out from the hallway. Slash able to collect onto Acid, but another round where Rogue can't get the speed up. Slash taking aim with the SMG-11 rather than the L-85, but he's going to fall straight on Crazy and collect the first. Have to reload the mag with only 5 left. Back up to 17 now, as Easily will collect with 2 big kills on the Hyper and Vandal. England finally able to trade out Vert as he presses into break room through those back fountain walls, but suddenly, midway point in the round, Rogue finally step on the gas pedal and they got a chokehold on the round.
And it's Easily with the 2 big kills. I feel like we were talking a little bit about him but just a couple seconds ago, and he manages to not just do work as your hard breacher and your planter, but also being able to alleviate some of the worry that the rest of his team would have. And quite ironically, the worry that he would have as well, trying to get that diffuser down, knowing that there's possibly some anchor play left. Now, if you're Rise, you're still buoyed by the fact that there's both an Echo and a Smoke as the 2 remaining operators. Not bad weaponry, but the utility for a plant denial is what's going to be required the most, but that's 3 kills for Easily. He's just finding everybody. Doesn't matter if it's the Zofia using her utility or the barrel of her gun. Eclipse will finish things off. Only 1 body lost from Rogue on what was an incredible entry.
This. I don't think Slash is going to put complete faith in it, but Hyper in the depths of CC as well behind the half wall. He's going to grab 2 easily, and Shuttle both shut down from his mirror position. Crazy as Slash tried to jump in and inevitably hit the frost trap. So instead of a 5v2 against Rise, they now have it in their favor. Vertical carrying the diffuser outside of CC. Very wary of any pot shots coming from in behind that mirror is Eclipse. Slow walking his way up metal stairs will now be disoriented by the Yokai drone and cut down for Hyper's 3rd on the round. Vertical, last man standing for Rogue, and nice reactionary shot there onto England, but again, lone survivor, no diffuser in hand as he creeps his way into the backs of Archives, and there goes Acid, there goes your Echo, more shots come flying in to the top of Metal Detector. Still have a minute to work with here if your vertical being converged on from every possible angle. And now 5 HP remain as he's spraying down dead bodies just for good measure, toiling inside of Archives, and Vandal will collect it with the Vector. That is Rogue surrendering the possibility to lock up 3 points. Points don't matter to Rogue.
England's a big body to lose as well, because the way that he plays over by the bathroom wall means that Rogue now have essentially free passage on in. It's going to force somebody for Rise to try to have to do double duty. I would suspect that you're probably going to see a Yokai of Acid go over in that range, but you look and Rogue have every opportunity to just walk right in. Over to the side of Workshop, they have the wood pallets there as well. They can hide behind for cover if necessary. And Rogue realize this. They've completely moved on over. Easily will take out Vandal, the Vector of the Mira, not being able to do good work. Going for the defuse as it's almost completely pulled off. Rise are nowhere near the site. A beautiful shot from Hyper, but he and Crazy doubled up as Vertical will take 1 down. Slash eliminates Hyper. And as Easily had fallen off that diffuser, he's not going to be able to get it down. Very close. The timer will strike 0 on Rise Nation before the diffuser, and that will be 7.